Important to so many Americans. You had promised that the stimulus bill would cap unemployment at 8%. We're at near 10% across the country, 12% in my home state of Rhode Island. We are in a state of chronic joblessness. Yet, and we heard in the beginning of the show as well, you claim that there's saved jobs, a standard that's not been used before by any administration. It's frustrating to hear that saved jobs boasting, because it doesn't feel that way to Americans when they don't have jobs and they're losing jobs. How can you continue and your administration continue to say that you are saving jobs when in fact people are losing jobs?
Well, actually, Elizabeth, what's happened is that we've gained private sector jobs for the last 5 months. So we were losing jobs when I was sworn in. As I said, 750,000 jobs per month. We've now gained jobs for 5 consecutive months in the private sector. You're absolutely right that it's not enough. And if you don't have a job right now, the only answer that you want to hear is, I'm hired.
Right.
So the frustration that people have is entirely justified. Now, I have to tell you, though, this isn't just my standard, Elizabeth, or my administration standard. There was a report that came out by a couple of economists just today, including John McCain's former economist, that said that had we not taken the steps that we took, you would have actually seen millions of more jobs lost, and we would be in a Great Depression. So I know that's not satisfying and it's not good enough.
I think the word saved is what's troubling people.
It makes a difference, though, if your job was one of the ones that saved. Yeah. So, I mean, let me give you... I'll just give you a very specific example. The states got hammered as a consequence of this financial crisis.
They did.
And if we had not provided immediate assistance to the states, they would have had to lay off teachers, police officers, firefighters. This was not just a matter of the jobs for those people. It's also the services that would have been lost, kids who would not have had teachers in the classroom. So here's the challenge. We went through the worst crisis since the Great Depression.